think he'll give the opportunity for the players on the pitch to change that equally.
Hello everyone, welcome back to We Talk Media. I am your host Robbie, and as usual I'm joined by Owen. How you doing?
Not bad, how are you doing?
Aye, not bad. Pretty a different game today. It's no any men's football, obviously Scotland yesterday, we'll talk about that later. It's a bit of women's football today, and it is Hearts taking on Celtic in the SWPL. How much are you looking forward to this one?
It should be a fairly decent game. Hopefully they can bounce back from Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it was. But they were very unlucky in the Champions League, so hopefully they can get the win today and put pressure on the teams above them anyway.
I mean, obviously, Celtic women's, sorry if you hear a plane right by my house. Celtic women's obviously made history last week, being the first women's team to compete in the new Champions League format. Unfortunately, Celtic women's lost the game. But I mean, as a Celtic fan yourself, obviously, how big was that to see?
That was brilliant. Obviously, you've seen a lot of the Celtic fans there. Even the Celtic end was cheering them all on at the. Never thought we'd ever see a Champions League game at a Hamilton Stadium, but let's just say that Hamilton might have made history a wee bit with their stadium. Seeing a Champions League game happening, but it's good for them, and hopefully they can get a few maybe points on the board. But it's just they were very unlucky, if I'm being honest with you, because two goals in FC20 for like 45 minutes or something, and like the very late on, like 85th or something.
I mean, I've not managed to actually see any of the highlights for what I heard, but it was quite a close game. So I think Celtic they can be proud of what they've done, because it's no easy to compete in the Champions League in any level of football. We've seen the Celtic men's team have struggled in the competition, so for Celtic women's to even be in the competition, it's a brilliant achievement for them.
Definitely.
Team news and stuff. It is a bit harder to do it when the actual coverage doesn't start until 4 o'clock. So thank you so much to BBC for that one. Just start it earlier. Come on. But I mean, do you expect the Celtic women's can go and get a job done today? Again, what looks like to be a pretty hard team to play again.
Well, Hearts this season. Well, at least one of the Hearts teams are actually playing well this season. Because one of them kind of seem to get in at their games and but Hearts women's right now. Because I seen the table earlier. Obviously Rangers are sitting first. Glasgow City's behind them by a bit, and then Hearts are now. Hearts are third.
No, Hearts are fourth. Hibs are third. Hibs are third. With one more game played, so this is Hearts' game in home. Celtic sit behind Hearts with 8 games played on 20 points. As we go like Dundee United are sitting bottom with 8 losses, negative 40 goal difference. It's not going well for the Tangerines. Aberdeen sitting 11th with 5 points. Betty. Not going well for them either. Queens obviously they're negative 39. So you can see the sort of jump between the big teams and the sort of lower teams. But I mean, that should be an interesting game. I mean, Hearts are clearly quite good in the league that they're competing in. I mean, if we just go and check some of the recent results, I don't know how to work this. They recently beat Partick Thistle 3-0. So, I mean, they're clearly a team that compete. I mean, how hard do you expect here?
It would be. I think it will be a tough game, but Celtic women's over the years, like they always seem to get the job done against like teams like this anyway. So I'm definitely expecting like a few goals to happen in this game. I mean, I have seen obviously the Celtic women's team earlier, and quite shocked with not shocked, but also I don't really watch it a lot and all that. But as far as I've seen, like players that have been dropped a wee bit, like Amy Gallagher's not on the team today, and somebody else that's not on the team. But what if it's just resting them for a big game on Thursday night when they've got Real Madrid away and home? So
I mean, looking forward to the sort of Champions League games. Obviously, the big one, Chelsea.
Yep.
I think that game's happening in a couple of weeks at Celtic Park.
Yep.
I mean, how much do you think the teams look forward to the prospect of playing a big team like Chelsea?
Oh, it's massive because look, guarantees Celtic women's are we were sitting there like years ago and they were saying that are we ever going to play these teams? Are we ever going to play big teams like this like any time? And now they've got their chance to go somewhere massive and try and compete. It might not what go the ways they wanted to go the way that Celtic want, but honestly, maybe they're just there for it. They're just there for like the the atmosphere, the feeling of, and they will definitely try the hardest and hopefully they can maybe get something out of that, maybe, but probably can't see it. But
I mean, you're looking at Celtic team and Celtic women's will be convinced they can try and get something out of the game, but
yeah,
you know, women are one of the best in the Premier League, so it's
nah,
always a game come up against them. I'm still trying to get, I'm actually on the way to go, but I'll try and get these as soon as possible. I mean, look, I suppose after the weekend's action, and obviously the big talking point is Scotland. Another loss, that 1-1 game, 3+ men. I mean, what did you make of the game yesterday?
Well, you seen didn't also see the full of the. I didn't see any of the second half, but I seen the first half. It was just again, it was just the same old. Like, I think we were too passive. I think we were too passive and all that. We weren't finding the spaces that we wanted to. Like there was so many times like yesterday in the first half, it was space opened up so much. And I remember one of the times in the first half, Andy Robertson made a darting run from all the way from left back and then stopped and then turned himself back and then just started going backwards. I'm like, what are you doing? You're a professional and you play for Liverpool Football Club here, mate. So go and try and beat somebody that's doing that the right hand side, because I guarantee you've got it in you to go and beat the guy.
Aye, I mean, it was a weird watch. It was very slow. I think I said to you at the point of watching the game, it was very slow, as you say.
Yeah.
It just feels like to me, with a lot of ability. I mean, look, I'm at the point in a few group chats that we have a guy sitting on the bench, Ryan Porteous, who's played the last 6 games for Watford. Doesn't even get a sniff in at the team, but we're playing a guy called Grant Hartley who's made 1 or 2 championship appearances this season. It's just baffled me. And then we're playing a guy called the Dyke that is on the bench for the league. Guys, Nisbet and Shea Adams, the big one for the season, and scoring there, yeah, we're not getting and the minute I get a shot. So I mean, like, it's just baffled the decisions that Klopp makes.
Oh no, it's I do think Hanley has started like a few games this season. I think I'm pretty sure it is having tuned off at the back. If I'm being honest with you.
Well, I checked the last 5 games and the last 6, and Hanley's not started any of them.
Isn't it?
No, the last game he started was a cup game.
I remember
A while ago.
I seen a clip, like, I seen a video on TikTok about the Norwich team and that, and it was them, what do you call it? It was, the manager was telling them like to enjoy the international break and all that, and hopefully none of them started. And I don't know if it was because obviously I seen Grant Hanley and McLean in the background, and I don't know if Hanley was actually, I don't know if he was playing or what, but
Not played the last few games, but just before we go back to Scotland, I do have team sheets in now. Team sheet for Heart has got Brownlee, Robert, Forsyth, Stewart, Wade, Wilde, Garden, Andrews, Hutchinson, and Hopkins. Jesus Christ, they made subs graphic for Heart too.
is it Hearts team?
Aye, that is the Heart team. Don't want to anybody's mate, I read this subs bench. This is very, very small, just give me a second. How to use it, man. Right. Parker Smith, Aliansky, Morgan, Greenwood. I'm not if I can say that name. I will wait for the two BBC coverage. But Owen, I believe you're trying to get this team sheet.
I'm trying to.
I'll go here. But we'll wait to you. Yeah.
I'll get in a few seconds or something.
Looks like Callum McGregor's playing for the women's team.
No, I never knew his sister was involved, man. Jesus.
That joke, I'll take it. I mean, that should be an interesting game right now. BBC have still not started their coverage, so that was always.
Aye.
I will just go on. I can hear your commentary.
No, it's. Where am I? Why is the Linux not in this? Let's get on.
Any luck?
Mate, I've literally clicked on the Hearts Celtic thing, right, and literally additional information will be available for the match. Mate, there's literally about 2 minutes until the game starts.
Well, the game kicks off at 4:10.
Aye.
But I do have the team sheet here. I suppose obviously we'll get the team sheet to you when the BBC Alaba start coverage.
Aye. I don't want Celtic against Hibs lineups. That was like missions ago.
I don't know, mate. Good team.
They're the one that dropped points off us once.
I mean, if Celtic women strap points a day, you know, the title race could get a bit nippy.
Oh, I definitely could actually. Can't believe there's still a bloody timer going down, man, for BBC Alba. Actually, honestly feels like it's going to go to like 2026 when it goes down to 0, man, honestly.
Robbo just sent me a voice note. How am I meant to listen to a voice note on a live? Oh, the boy melts the brain sometimes, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
When the timer goes down to 10 seconds, man, you just think like, oh, is it going to go to a new year already? Oh, I please do.
BBC are starting their coverage in 15 seconds. I'm just getting you quickly while I watch this and listen to this.
BBC Alba has officially. Oh, here we go.
Coverage is starting.
Coverage is starting.
We're looking at a boat.
A boat. How's your fishing gone, lads?
How long till we talk fishing?
Why isn't another time up?
That's what everybody wants to know. We thought,
We thought go fishing.
we thought go fishing.
We thought go fishing in the Sahara Desert.
Robbo, I believe you're listening. We need to make that happen. Well,
Aye.
BBC are actually starting their coverage.
Yeah, starting. Champions.
Where's the mud woman's? Come on. Man.
Maybe about 2029 if he's in, man.
I've received message for the boss. Absolutely not. Robbo can't fish. Man.
On Gaffer.
I mean, where's this game being played? The Orium, I think I've seen.
Oh, mate, I've no a clue, man. Mate, I'm thinking, right, this game should be at Tynecastle.
Aye, but that's not the that isn't the women's stadium, I don't think. I think this is their stadium that they play
What is this? What is that in the back? What is this? Why is there just a white, like, bloody tent or something? You know?
That's where that's probably training or where they get changed. I don't know.
No. Mate,
Aye.
actually, there's no men's football. Why is it not at Tynecastle? I'm just saying. I think it should be. I think it should be.
Maybe Hearts are then picked for divisions, but as we look at the table again, Hearts currently sitting 4th with 21 points. Celtic sitting 5th with 20 points. There's obviously Celtic have only played 8. Hearts have played 9. So this can be a pretty big match for both teams.
I forgot his play there though. Alright, Michael Son.
Michael,
right.
What's his name? Michael Steele.
Michael Steele, aye. And she looked like she's seen better days.
You're not very nice. I mean, it looks like a pretty decent attendance for a women's game, to be fair.
Right.
Good to
maybe got all that after pitch, mate. It's great. Might slip, you know.
Aye, let's hope all the Celtic women slip in Hearts score 5. Emma Hunter, she's the head of the Hearts Girls Academy.
Come on now. You've got to get somebody that's never played for the team, man. Come on.
Oh, don't start with this old firm stuff, mate. It's every single time on Sky Sports whenever yous play us, yous play Hearts. You've always got an old legend on the commentary or something like that. I don't want to hear it.
Hearts don't exist in this, man. They're terrible.
On the buses, you have to look at your phone.
Well, I can't.
How can you know?
I'm on my phone.
You make a good point.
I'm actually, my phone's here. I can't do anything about it. What's the one?
You have to get a Celtic tap on.
Fuck. Well,
Scotland was last night. Yeah, come on, got a fashion trend. I'm not wearing a Celtic tap, Robbo, so don't even think about it.
I'll once you want it.
I'm not wearing a Hearts tap either before you ask.
May as well just put your Rangers tap on.
Alright, well, Robbo's actually listening to you.
Aye.
He's actually getting the Celtic tap on. Boo! Is that the one that's got Ida in the back?
Maybe.
Nah, come on, you've got to get one of them Celtic women's players on the back.
What women's player is my favourite in that?
As the Hearts,
see you, man.
as the Hearts medical team just walk past the camera.
This time, by the way, right? There's going to be names in this lineup, by the way, right? That I won't be able to say because I don't know.
That's it, I can help you. Robbo has put out a statement. Jacinta, the best ever female player to play.
He does make a fair point. I'll tell you, he does. He does. He does.
She's the worst. Realistically, the Scotland women's team.
Sure.
The Scotland women's team is better. Let's be honest. We've beat Celtic right now, I think. I think we're good enough.
Just cam this out.
They're currently speaking to the head coach of Hearts, Eva Ollie. I would try and tell you what she's saying. The lineups are now flashing across the bottom. Right, here we go. Johnston, Brown Neil is the captain.
Brownlee.
Husband, Walde, Forsyth, Shaw, Robertson, Wade, Jardine, Andrews, and Hutchinson make up your Hearts lineup. On the subs is Parker Smith, Bijowski, Morgan, Jay Husband, Broderick, Greenwood. I cannot say that one. Adam
Adam Morecambe or something, I don't know.
and then Richard makes up the last player. I believe
I'll
it's
just say the Hearts goalkeeper used to play with Celtic. Just saying that, you know.
Alright, well, she's going to keep a clean sheet.
So kind of wait for Celtic players to nutmeg
Yeah.
when it's a
Robbo Derby and Rovers even have a women's team.
right. Here we go. Celtic lineup should be coming quite in like 2 seconds.
Robbo, I've seen that you our old assistant, your under 21 coach.
Oh my god. Right, Celtic team for the women's one is Docherty in goal, Lawton at right back, Hayes, Clark is usual pair, captain is Clark as well, Costa, Cartezans, Cross, Ross, McGregor, McEnley or something, another Cartezans, and that's your team. Subs, Rogers, Barclays, Richardson, Smith, Chloe Cavender, Ashwood, Worth, Gallagher, and Wall, Agnew, and Newman.
Kine has made his alliances very, very clear in the comments there. Said won the Celtic.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it, Kine. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. You are simply Aberdeen, Rangers, and something else.
I mean, Kine has appeared on this channel, whether he claims it was fake or not, in Rangers taps. So that's what I'm going to say as the teams walk out here. But
here comes the Celts.
One interesting thing. I'm waiting for the grand old team to play Forest. One thing to obviously talk about is what's for the women's teams in general. I mean, like the games only get better in the last few years, and it is good that teams are starting to invest into the women's teams, like the men's teams, like ours, for example. I know for us, I'm sure it's the same for Celtic, that there has been a lot of investment into the women's game recently and trying to make it better. But I mean, how much work do you still think needs to be done to try and make the women's game, bigger than it already is?
Oh. Lewis made me wear
it. I mean, the same for the B teams as well. I mean, look, I know Robbo has been one that's probably the biggest fan of the lower league because Albion went in there. Sorry to remind you, Robbo. But obviously, we want a better sort of B team because, it is only really Rangers and Celtic's B team that are doing the lower leagues, and nobody else's is really in the sort of lower leagues. So, I mean, how much improvement do you think needs to happen? Hearts look like they're going to be playing a 3-4-2-1, by the way, which is very football manager like.
That's how Naismith loved to set up when he was at Hearts manager.
That's how they got yourself sacked.
Exactly. Right, so Hearts have got a centre back called Husband, and there's one on the bench, right? No bother.
They've done a 4-1. Very, very classic.
Yeah, no, they're very classic.
But for the women's and B teams, I mean, how big is it that teams start investing a wee bit more in these teams and try to make it a bit better?
I mean, no. See if I think right now the women's football is actually, well, getting there, it's starting to get there. Like, 'cause I'm really enjoying my actual women's football. Like, 'cause I actually quite like watching it now, because there's like good talent on on the team and that. Because it's the same with that. Obviously, Rob was saying just into it, but just to playing, well, just to play in here, like, she was one of the best. Like, and then she was a big miss and all that when she. But I think if they just, obviously they're going to keep at it, but see if they keep at it for a long time and they take it from there and see what happens with it, like, over the years. Because as I said, I'm really enjoying where it's at right now.
Aye, I mean, kind of, dropping some very, very, comments that's probably never going to happen. Do men versus women's for more viewers? Do Celtic men versus Celtic women to raise money for? And he's not
What?
funny. He said for. Right, there we go, folks.
Oh, what for your CM Punk logo? No bother.
Anyone know why my right wing on FIFA keeps saying stuff at right back? I mean, even though he's never moved right wing. Did you sell your right back? That's probably why. The game has kicked off, by the way.
Yep.
40 seconds on the clock for me, 45, 46, 47, 48.
Aye, we don't need all. Aye, well, I'm very glad that Celtic's left back today didn't come up with a second name. It came up like one of our first middle names, whatever. Touch. Oh, is it?
That's at Hearts one. We're done. We're done. I mean, obviously, one thing that, I don't like putting down the women's game because I feel like it's getting better. One thing
No.
I've when watching the highlights is,
Oh.
the goalkeepers.
Aye. Shoot.
Wait,
Oh.
I've still no one. I'm doing. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. I kind of enable it. As Celtic women's here get a shot off very early on, just wide. But not to put in the women's game. The one thing that I've always been sort of critical about, with the women's game is the goalkeepers. No, it's no fault of their own, but some of the howlers I've seen to the women's keepers on the women's equivalent of sports scene, I'm not sure what it's called. I've been quite tremendous. Now, obviously, men's goalkeepers make mistakes as well, but oh my, like, I watched one highlight show and generally there was about 6 goalkeeping errors. Like,
I thought I was bad when I was making mistakes one of the times, man. Jesus.
Hey, you in your prime, mate, you're like.
Oh, me and my prime, mate, I was diving a bit, jump. I was loving it.
2 minutes gone here. Game started off kind of slow, to be fair, slower than I thought it would have.
Aye.
Celtic women also get the first shot off, but you can tell they sort of play that Brendan Rodgers style of football where obviously, I'm not saying Brendan Rodgers is making an influence in the women's team, but it is very
No.
sideways passing, keeping the ball, try to attack. A bit like what you see for the Celtic men's team. Good cut in there, the right winger, and passes it back to centre back. I'd be the best keeper. Streets won't forget my performance in Scotland.
Yeah, I remember my double save for you, by the way.
God, England Scotland felt like ages ago. England felt like so long ago since he came up.
Oh no. Yeah, don't be reshaped by can you get back up here.
I will never step back foot in Scotland again. That's definitely one Paisley anyway. Oh, I'll
Good
leave
tackle.
a meeting challenger.
I like that. Because most women players go like, oh, I don't like to slide into it, stay cold.
It was Money in the Bank weekend. Mate, I remember trying to get to that wrestling event on was it the Saturday, I think? Aye, it was the Saturday. Then we came home and Money in the Bank was on, I think.
Aye, and we try to bloody... Wait.
You've got to say here in the opening, sort of getting into the 5th minute, Celtic women have kept the ball quite well. Obviously, Hearts just picked it up there, but you can see the game plan's clear that, keep the ball, try and hold possession, try and create chance.
Still in?
That was still in. That was
And
in.
that's still in too.
Oh,
Want to get the ball? That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
Well,
Would Rob actually say anything in this, or was he like texting you normally?
no, I've got Robbo on my laptop.
Oh, right, okay. But has he watched this now? Or is he just?
He's watching us. I think he's got us.
Right.
He's telling. Robbo, one thing I don't know if you're still here, I seen interesting was Dermot O'Carroll, obviously, our former assistant manager's now the manager at Newcastle's under is it the B team or the under 21s, it's something like that. And I seen that he actually done he actually did quite well. I think he's won his opening 5 games or something, so I mean he seems to be getting on alright.
He actually looks like a manager, by the way. Like he actually won. He acted like one.
United women won 3-0 today. We are massive.
I watched that full game, by the way.
This is the man that called her to woke nonsense on watching women's football.
Oh, aye. Right, honestly, I watched that full Man U game, man. Honestly,
How was it?
That was actually, mate. Honestly, I don't know how Tottenham only 1-0 up at one point, but then Man U just nipped in. Wait, honestly, first goal for Man U, by the way. What a finish! Then they get a second goal, and it was a handball for the third one, and then Ella Toom was going to take the penalty, but then she gave it to somebody else, and I was raging.
Started for Hearts last, by the way. She's
Well
10th
done.
versus Celtic. Alright. Something to keep an eye on, I suppose. I really trust that Kane's just went on Google and picked the first Hearts women's player that he's found. But 6 minutes and 20 seconds gone the clock. Hearts actually have the ball. And you've got to say the high press for Celtic could work in this game.
Oh, definitely.
They press very, very high up the pitch, which I suppose Hearts could capitalise on. The game plan's obviously going to be try and get the ball through the defence with long balls. But if Celtic keep their composure, I mean, you can only really see it going one way because the way they move the ball, but it's, you can tell they're one of the best women teams in Scotland.
Aye. Also, if I don't know if anyone's interested in Man City women's or Liverpool women's, but Man City women's have just equalised against Liverpool.
Aye, but it's alright because Olivia Smith scored, so.
So put your money where the heart is.
58 minutes, 59 minutes now going. Liverpool, you've got to say, looking at the stats, have actually played quite well. 7 shots, 3 on target.
They look good.
Man City have had 75% of the possession, but they've only had 4 shots throughout the whole game.
Man City were quite dodgy in the first half.
Keating is not.
No, she's not.
She's on the bench. She's on the bench. Okay.
Aye, it's I think it's a South Korean lassie that's playing.
Just about fails to keep it in.
I think it's a South Korean lassie. It's a Japan girl that's playing.
Robbo's left a comment. I believe the women should be playing in a man's stadium. If the men aren't using it, I mean it's a fair point. More men should be. I think the women should be playing in the men's stadium more often.
I said that as well.
The pitches, especially in Scotland, are made to last a certain amount of games, and obviously it needs to get refurbished every season. So I suppose that's why they don't play in the men's stadiums every week.
Literally, when
just to say, Khadija Shaw was the scorer for Man City Women's.
Yeah, she scores all the time, man. Honestly.
Who's the one? Yeah. Is that the Bunny one on FIFA?
Aye, Bunny, aye.
Aye.
What do you call it? Literally, Rangers played Glasgow City. Literally, when was it? Was it Saturday? Rangers played Glasgow City on Saturday, and that was at Ibrox. So I just don't understand that. Like, literally, this is international for the men's, and they still kind of get stuff sorted to play at Tynecastle, like for this one right here, unlike don't know who else was playing earlier on, like, but it should be. They should be at this game right now. Should be at Tynecastle when there's no any men's football.
Kind comments. I think England a few times this season the women's play at the men's stadiums. I think I've seen that a few times for Man United women's. They've actually played at Old Trafford. I mean, it's something that does happen. Don't make no mistake about it. I mean, that's the most Ali McCoy's thing I think I've ever said. Make no mistake that that my women's, for example, they're playing at the Smizer on the 20th of October.
No.
So, I mean, it does happen up here, just not as often. Hearts
women's get a show.
United women sold out. That's actually really cool to see that they sold out. You know, the women's
same that as well. Actually, they should have played the other day.
I mean, I don't know where the game was played, but
I can't remember. I don't know what stadium it was, but I knew the stadium when I seen it, but I can't remember who it was. But I don't know if Kane knows about
it. Obviously, one thing to know about the night, just got slightly away from football quickly. I just want to get your predictions, since we're not going to be doing a video on it. It is the Grand Prix final tonight. Luke Humphries goes up against Martin. Is it Martin De Decker?
No, Mike De Decker.
Aye, Mike De Decker. How do you see that one going?
Can see it going either way. Both have been very good. I remember. I know I don't like Dimitri a lot. But yeah, it's right. Obviously, Humphries last night was brilliant when I seen his averages and his checkouts. But before that, the tournament favourite before that was De Decker, and I would like to see him win it because he's never been to a major final. But he'll take a lot of positives if he doesn't win anyway. So, but unfortunately, I think Humphries will win it, and I'll go. I think he'll win 5-2.
Is it first 5 tonight?
Yeah, first to 5.
Alright. King comments 108. But getting back on this game, we're 11 minutes in. Celtic have the ball, top left to the pitch. King comments predictions Humphries win. I'll agree with both of you. I think Humphries will win as well, quite comfortably. Unfortunately for the Decker, it's been a good run, but you're taking on a guy that's literally the number one in the world.
Aye.
And he's number one in the world for a reason. You know, he's very, very good. So, I can only see Humphries win.
Aye. I think it'll be a good game. I think it will be a good game, but I think Humphries will nick it at like a 5-2 or something.
Aye, I mean, it's been a very back and forth game here. No teams really got grips of the ball. Celtic have had probably better in possession, but I mean, they're still not really stated much with it.
If the Decker wants to win that final, then first or second that he needs to get in.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's what you need to get in every leg in the tournament.
If you don't get in any of these legs, then unfortunately it might be finished. But if you get in first or second that, then you could be fine, and you're just hoping he doesn't get in.
And that was the likes of Clayton and Cullen. I mean, they didn't get in enough. When they did, enough.
Dimitri last night as well, he couldn't get in.
No, and they struggled because of it, but
no.
I've got to say the tempo of this game's getting a bit quicker now. But both teams look up for it. They look like they want to try and go and score. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the first goal here. Obviously, one thing to note about this league is there has been some very high scoring goal weeks in the league, especially in the opening week. I mean, there was 11-0 in there. I think there was a 9-0 at some point as well.
Yep.
I mean, for our sake, obviously, you know, your team you never want a team to get beat by that much unless you're supporting the team that are beating them by that much. But for our sake, how good would it be to see like a 7-0 in this game?
Then he's obviously we've done 2 now, and there's been goals, and that's what you're hoping for. You're not hoping to like go for a full game like with no goals. You're just hoping that somebody does eventually score in this game. But obviously hoping it's Celtic, obviously.
Aye, Kane comments, I'm off to work now, enjoy the match, come on Hearts, which is weird because he literally said come on Celtic a bit. 20 minutes ago. But I hope your work shift goes well, mate. I know Kine's going to be live in a few weeks, so enjoy that as well. Whenever
I
you go.
enjoy that.
That should be good.
Hopefully there's a fire alarm happening or something.
Well, that would be his luck. I'm just about 50 minutes gone the clock here, still 0-0. Hearts playing a bit with the ball at the back, try and break it forward.
Good tackle. Oh,
It's actually a very, very good attendance at the game today. Obviously, probably getting a number a bit later on. But it looked like, the people came in the numbers. Obviously, there's not really any men's football on this weekend, so it is, more people are going to go to these type of games. Obviously, I think we've had the Challenge Cup today as well, which I know Livingston went through on penalties.
No.
So, it's been a really weird weekend of football.
Aye.
Obviously, looking ahead, at the Tuesday in Scotland, yet again, taking on Portugal. I mean, how much faith do you have in Scotland?
Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero faith whatsoever for that team, man, honestly.
Man.
Literally, I thought...
So very patriotic here, you own boy.
Obviously, we've seen that Ben Doak, right? I thought Ben Doak in the first half in that Croatia game created so much and he was very lively. Obviously, that's terrible. He needs to keep his place, I'm hoping. Keep his place in that team. I know, like, you've just got to drop Hanley. Simple as that. Just drop Hanley, please. I don't want him playing in Tuesday night, but he's going to play anyway because he just... Oh.
It is wild to me that Clark can still be picking Grant Hanley. It really is. It makes zero sense to me. I'm sure
I'd love to know his thought on it.
There's reasons he's doing it. I can't work out why. That is one question I love to ask Clark. If I could sit down with Clark today, I wouldn't ask him anything else. I'd just go at him. Why do you play Grant Hanley? And see what But you know what he'd say, but he'd go, he's a very experienced defender, he knows the game well. That's what he'd say.
Well, he's too slow, so get him off. That's terrible. I mean, this is a girl here that, a women player that's been very good since she's arrived at Celtic.
Who was it, sorry?
It should probably pan out at some point, but it doesn't. Emma Lawton. That her right there. She's been... I don't know if you missed it then. But actually, she came in and she played her Champions League debut. Can't remember the team they were playing in the qualifier round, but obviously she scored the first goal and it was important. And ever since that, she's just been brilliant.
My God.
Jesus. It's what? A wee bit. Oh.
That's like when I do that on pro clubs, when I just stick the thing down, I just go zoom right up into there.
Honestly, I would just put the fin up and like, like that.
I know Robbo, I don't know if you're still listening as I'm having a coffee fit. I know your thing was 5 questions with Robbo. I'm going to give Owen 5 questions with Robbie, but it's at half time and it's going to be based on football in general. I've got 5 questions here, so at half time we'll all be doing that. As Celtic have a lot of space out in the left here.
Well then.
They hit it and it's easily caught by the Hearts goalkeeper.
What's your seen a goal? It actually knows how to catch a ball.
Yeah, that wasn't me trying to, have a dig at the women's game. I know it can be very easy to say, the goalkeepers are rubbish. Obviously, they are very good goalkeepers. That's the reason they're playing in the top flight in the Premier League in the women's game. But make no mistake about it, Darryl. There has been some absolutely terrible goalkeeping errors this season.
Go on.
I mean, the Celtic just love playing the long balls right at the back. Like, that is like a ball's been whipped in and it just went meow.
Honestly, see a ball at the back post if they get it right, and then like they're fighting to try and like get a draw or they're fighting to try and get the last minute winner, then that's when you put Caitlin Hayes up because she wins everything when she wins everything when they put the ball at the back or something.
Aye, but I mean, Celtic don't look to be getting the buzz into the box, right? Because that's two now that have floated right out of play.
And that's one from us.
Give up possession there. Celtic ones obviously, and well, just approaching the 20-minute mark, and they'll probably fancy themselves to try and get a goal here. The longer the game goes on, the more
Good.
chance.
Oh, you've ran too quickly, you.
The longer the game goes on, the more chance Hearts women have here at getting themselves a goal. So, I mean, if you're a Celtic woman, you know, you want a goal soon, realistically before half time.
Aye, definitely.
The longer this game goes on, the more chance Hearts women will have at getting something out of this game as they break forward here. I can't believe he's gave that free kick. Cannot believe it. That's never a free kick. I think that is nonsense.
Waldy.
I walled it. Who was it? Kane told us to watch it for. Jordan.
Jordan for Hearts is class, by the way. She's definitely going to again.
I just know Kane went on the Google and googled Hearts woman and just picked the first player.
Aye, probably.
Let's just.
You get a list.
Aye.
Shit, you have a list of players, that'll be the first one right down it to right. I was like, no, I'll just take it. That's fine. Then you go.
That sums up Kane, right? Comments. I'm on the Celtic. Then when we go down to here, come on the Hearts.
I've got. Make your mind up.
Aye.
So her there, she's been very good ever since she came at
Lawton.
Eh?
Is it that Lawton?
Aye, Lawton.
Everyone.
She's been brilliant, actually. She signed from Thistle, part of Thistle, not long ago. And I think it was deadline day, I think it was. On deadline day, and scored her first goal in the Champions League qualifiers at home as well. And then ever since, she's kept her place, and she's been brilliant ever since she's started.
I mean,
what I've heard of anyway.
It is different to see how transfers work in the women's game because, you know, Celtic signed a woman for Partick Thistle. If you said that at any Celtic men's fan in real life, they'd probably laugh at you.
Exactly.
And that type of thing. But obviously that is how it works in the women's game. You know, they're all go into the lower leagues and pick out the best players. So that's cool. What? 21 minutes on the clock here. Hearts just playing the ball out of the back. And absolutely Livingston balls it up the pitch. How has she missed that?
Maybe get a change of boots in.
They'll get the touch boots on today. Just to keep you up to date, it is still 1 each in the Liverpool Man City women's game, 73 minutes on the clock. Man City have found themselves again, they've got 76% of the ball. Celtic women's break into the box here. Let's play the claw.
Oh, you've got to find somebody you.
There was a chance I should maybe played that split second earlier to find a striker.
I think it was the last touch that took a wee bit too forward, a wee bit.
No. My Man City have majority of the possession. Not doing much weight though, 7 shots, 1 on target.
Jesus.
I think there still could possibly be another.
Just like Rangers in the prime, man.
I mean, there could be another goal in that game.
Okay, but I think there will be. I think somebody will win that game, if I'm honest.
Let's hope it's a Olivia Smith double.
I mean, she was quite. I don't know if she came off it then, but she was quite struggling towards the end of the half.
Let's just see lineup. She has came off actually. And Mia Endbury has came on.
Do you know when she came off?
What?
Do you know when she came off? No.
I don't know what minute now. I'm on time that substitution happened in the 46th minute.
46?
What? Aye. Which,
Right,
if Liverpool women lose that game, you know why. Celtic women.
Oh, yeah. Lawton, you. No, she was. I don't know if she was struggling with a hamstring or something. I don't know what it was.
Obviously scored the goal that put Liverpool women ahead.
Right. She
what was it? Apart on FIFA last night.
Oh no, and there was a touch there. There was a wee deflection there. That's what took it. That's what took the pace off it. That'll do. That's not foul.
The ref
Come
came up.
on.
Yeah, well done, ref.
You don't know what you're doing. I thought I just seen Chris Boyd in the crowd there, man, honestly.
Aye, that's what this boy spends his Saturday and Sundays doing.
Well, where else you go today? There's nothing else on.
No, you know, he'll be doing it at Sky Sports probably and stuff in there, as usual. I mean, look, there's one very obvious question that I need to ask about some commentators and pundits. Obviously, there's been strong rumours that a certain Ali McCoist might be making an appearance on I'm a Celebrity this year.
No,
Are you up for it?
Mate, if he's on I'm a Celebrity, man, I'll watch every night in it, and I'll probably piss myself the whole time, man. Honest.
Surely he's got to win it.
I'll win it anyway. If he comes up to it, I'll win it.
He's got to win it. There's no way anybody tops Ali McCoist.
No.
I
genuinely
don't think he'd get voted for that much either, honestly. I think he'd get voted for a bit, but I don't think he'd get voted for everything.
When it comes to it, it was like, vote for the person you want to see leave the jungle, and I'm just going to give him 5 votes and bye.
If you had to pick one person to go in, who would you pick? You can pick anybody in the world. Who are you picking? Oh, that was a bit of a feisty challenge, wasn't it? Referee rightly so awards a free kick.
Who would that actually see them? It's tough, but because I don't know, like...
A terrible challenge.
Oh, gag up.
He's right in behind her.
Nah, mate. She knows she was going to...
Get the buy.
She knows she was going to hit her then. So, she stopped herself. Roy Keane.
Nonsense.
Roy Keane and I'm a Celebrity.
Roy Keane. Yeah, imagine just bring it us now. It's just, no, that's nonsense. No, a big baby.
Andy, you're joking.
Alright, well, Roy Keane is actually a good one, to be fair. That is a tough
I'd love to, honestly, probably Carragher, Neville and all, man, honestly. I think that would be lovely.
Yeah, imagine they just bring out a plate of, like, cow testicles or something, and you just get Carragher sitting there and it's like, just put right today. The only thing is, right, they never do it, right, but see your Jamie Carragher in the jungle, you need to put Neville and William, surely.
Oh, I know.
Like,
then they can just have a rant. They can just rant at each other about football.
Mate, that would make time telly.
Aye.
Put, mate, see, you should put KSI and just make them listen to his new song like 10 million times in a row.
I know.
That should be a trial. How many times can you listen to his new song?
From the screen to the rain to the king.
It is, you know, I'm not going to dig too much into it because we're a football channel. I'm not talking about KSI music, but that, like, he's just so contradictory, and that's all I'll say in the matter. But just about half an hour, reaching a half an hour point in the game, there's not really been any big chances for either team. Celtic one was like having a bit of the ball, had a chance to put one across the box, but just go to Orang. It's been a pretty flat game so far, you've got to say. Neither side really getting grasp with the ball and been able to create a lot of chances, but
not really.
Ones that have been better.
It's I think if it stayed this way in the second for this first half, then she'll get the buzz and then she'll try and figure out something else, like maybe like a few subs maybe at half time that could do the trick maybe.
Aye, I mean, just quickly to bring you other scores in the Women's Super League, Premier League. Arsenal lost 2-1 to Chelsea yesterday. Hearts women are through, get a shot, saved.
Good save.
Nice, the goalkeeper. That was Jardine actually. He gets a shot off, saved by the Celtic women's goalkeeper. But just to bring you, it was a nice ball through as well. Completely sent the Celtic into the wrong way. Just gets a shot off, cleanly saved. But
Well,
I just
then,
the thingy results for the Women's Super League. Chelsea beat Arsenal 2-1. Yesterday, then today, Man United beat Tottenham Women's 3-0. Everton and West Ham Women's drew 1 each. Brighton and Hove Albion Women's beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Aston Villa and Leicester drew 0-0, and obviously right through it, it's still Liverpool 1, Man City 1.
mate, have I went and seen that Aston Villa game, man? Must have been absolutely sleeping.
Awful at the throw, so I trust everybody in Hearts get it clear.
Like, surely they fell asleep when they were watching that game, man. Honestly. That's when you miss a life of Lehman, but
Aston Villa had 16 shots, 4 on target. Leicester had 9 shots, 1 on target.
mate, that's where you miss Everton. No, Everton. That's where you miss a life of Lehman for that game. Aye, they're actually. So obviously, I said you were talking about him going in I'm a Slave, right? And you're taking the piss.
But
Why is what's going on? My body, my finish so body, man. But I'm not even kidding. What?
BBC Alibi, they're proud.
Right, stop it.
Oh, that's cool to see a wee guys get a drop. That's cool. There's wee things like that, but that, you know, will slowly improve the women's game as well.
Nah, definitely.
That's what I think my phone charger. It's still here. There we go.
Obviously you're saying about the slave thing and that, right? So I generally think that that's all like that's probably the guys I would want to go into. I feel like, see, you're like just saying, like, if you want to put a lass in there, like Elton's on the offer. Just saying.
Well, I mean, look, football players are never really going to happen because they can't take that chunk of period at the end season.
Aye.
Obviously,
Unless it's your breaks a leg or something.
Obviously McCoy's is different because he's not doing punditry and he's no longer playing.
Yep.
But you know, like Yarden for Hearts, for example, you couldn't really put her in because you know she plays with Hearts, like she needs to play football, like she can't really take just like a few weeks off to go to Australia. You know what I mean? So
No.
football players are never really going to happen. But well, just over the half an hour mark here. There's not really been any big chances. Yarden probably having the best chance of the game. Shot Celtic women's goalkeeper. I don't know how she's missed that. As a Celtic throwing happens here, right next to the Celtic women's manager. It's Lawton to throwing. The pitch looks like it's in like prime autumn time, like all the leaves have fallen off the tree and.
No. Nice touch, you.
Nice for the Hearts defender to get the ball away quickly.
No.
I mean, I suppose that's the one thing about playing the free back in it. You get so much freedom at the back because both the left and the right centre back drift wide.
Aye, it's the same with Celtic in that as well, because I'm pretty sure that.
Onto the box off. Referee awards a free kick, rightly so, probably.
That's a contact sport gag.
That's a Celtic bias. What is BBC Art? What has happened? Whoa, that was weird.
They just what?
No, the BBC Alba thing came up like a blue screen, and then it just jumped and it kept playing it for like 4 times.
Mate, honestly, mine kept bloody buffering and that, and then it came out a big massive blue thing, and it was like, oh, this is. It was telling me it was unavailable. No.
But I mean, with the Hearts formation, they're going to be so wide and playing so wide that it's a real chance to open Celtic up because they're never really going to play in the midfield. Every bit of play is probably going to come down the wings, so it's good for them. But as well with the Celtic fullback, I mean, they play so attacking sometimes that the fullbacks are basically playing like wingers or wing back.
Aye, because it's I just seen there when Caitlin Hayes had the ball at that point. That was she's at the back. She's basically playing right centre back, middle centre back, Quelly Cott, and then the other centre back is Acosta. No, Acosta.
Really nice play for Hearts here to break down the left hand side. Ball played through, played across. Oh, hit it! What you did?
You
It's
got
hit and it's in. It's taking
Oh
a
my
deflection
God.
off one of the Celtic defenders and it's found its
No.
way to the back of the net.
There's
Hearts
Jordan.
woman.
There's,
Is that
that's,
Jordan that hits it?
that's Jordan that hit it.
Jordan hits it, it deflects off of one of the Celtic women defenders. It's a really nice bit of play down the left hand side, played through. Number 19 cuts it back. Jordan, really nice movement in the box, hits it. It just takes a deflection off of one of the Celtic women defenders. And it's found its way into the back of the net. Hearts women are leading 1-0 here. So it's really unlucky. You can see what she's trying to do there. Just trying to break the ball away, but doesn't have the luck. And Hearts, I mean, they've got the goal right when you want it. There's only about 10 minutes until half time. I'm not sure who that is. Sorry, I don't quite know who that was at half of there. But aye, Celtic women find themselves a goal down.
No, so there's plenty of time to get this turned in for the Celtic women's, but they've kind of, I think they have been sloppy. I think they have been sloppy a lot of times in this game. Like they, like this one here, that's terrible. That's never on.
I should just leave this comment on the screen for the rest of the stream. Jordan for Hearts is class by which she's devil scoring. Yeah, you should have put a bet on it.
Oh, mate, if you put a bet in that, man, you get fucking tons of it.
Well, I don't know what's happened there. The ball's breaking a bit. Got to say, Hearts woman getting a lot of space down the left hand side. Well, we're speaking about the width of both teams. One thing I did notice with the Celtic formation is I believe your captain's McGregor. She loves to drop back. She loves to drop into the centre back position a lot, especially when Hearts are breaking forward. She sort of drops in to make it a 5 back, and the wing back sort of push up a wee bit. That's one thing I've noticed.
You saying that you talking about the captain's Viscount?
Yeah.
Kelly Clark is the captain.
Actually, is it McGregor? Is McGregor the midfielder? Who is it?
McGregor's in midfield with Charlton does the son.
I think it's her. I think she's dropped him into the centre back position quite a bit. Or the captain is, it's one of them. I've seen her drop into the centre back position a few times. How do I copy this quiz thing that I've got? Right. I'm actually just going to message King right now and tell him that Jordan has just scored. Oh, it's taking a wicked deflation, man.
I don't think that's going in, by the way.
I think it might be, by the way. I think that might be an invoke corner. Let's see the thing soon.
From that angle there, I've just seen it. It was actually just when she hits it out, so that's it. Looks like it's going wide.
Just message King saying Jordan scored. I mean, you've got to say for Hearts women, I think Celtic women have kept majority of the ball, but Hearts women have got to go right when they want it, and they put another ball into the box here. Celtic struggle to get it cleared, and it's bobbling around. They eventually get it going for a throw-in for Hearts. Oh, Celtic women's again struggling to get the ball clear. Pick up the ball. I mean, you've got to say, since the goal went in, Hearts have looked a much more comfortable side.
Definitely. It's like it feels like for the men's Celtic team, like you've seen, obviously the hangover from the disappointment, and then we were struggling against Ross County. This looks is that why she's so framing.
All that was as well.
I don't know. It also is that same with the women's team right now. Hangover from the FC20, gutted they didn't get into the game, and they're now starting to not play very well right now.
I mean, look, the Celtic women's manager will know that it's not good enough because, Celtic should be up there competing in the league.
Yeah.
If you drop me off points today, then, it's not looking the best. I mean, Do you still fancy Celtic women's can maybe go on and win the league this season? Ball's launched into the box, header missed, claims for a penalty, referee absolutely waves it off.
I think they can hopefully do it again, but
Ball whipped across, easy. Oh, how was she missed? Oh, it's a ball whipped across to the back post, and the Hearts women literally all the time in the world just needs to finish it, and unfortunately she hits it straight at the Hearts goalkeeper.
Celtic go.
Aye, same thing. But aye, I mean, for Hearts women there, they should find themselves 2-0 up.
Aye, don't know how she's not scored that.
Kind of said, ha 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 ha, I knew it, I'm a visionary. You've got to say there, prime time chance for Hearts and the women, they should find themselves 2-0 up here.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it just looks like Celtic have been a bit startled.
They just don't know. It's just not really started the way we'd wanted to be. But I think manager needs to get them in at half time and sit them down, tell them what's going on. What is that?
Faster.
They want a Man City women's.
Oh, that'll probably be that then. It's on the 92nd minute right now, so it looks like it's been a goal right of the day.
Shaw again.
Well, Khadija Shaw, sorry, has Man City 2-1 up on the 92nd minute of the game.
Heartbreak at Anfield.
Aye, is that where the game's being played?
Aye.
No, that's good then. I mean, that is, another game that is being played at a big stadium. But just to give you a bit of update on the table, I mean, this will move City up to 10 points. So this will actually put them top of the league. With a game over Chelsea and Man United. Liverpool, they'll lose a point. So they'll drop into. Actually, I think they'll stay on 5th, 11 points for Arsenal because they've got a one better goal difference. So it's been a decent start of the Premier League for Liverpool. Obviously, still in the table, Everton, West Ham, and Leicester no picked up wins yet in 4. Aston Villa in the 9th, which I suppose is a surprise because Aston Villa always seem like one of the bigger sort of women's teams in the Prem. So
yeah,
that's a surprise. What a chance this was, by the way. As we see number 11 for Hearts women. What is Wade? Yeah, I've got the team sheet on this, I know. Wade, Hearts women's had a brilliant chance. Celtic women into the box, that's a really poor ball again. Hearts get it clear. It seems like Celtic are getting into the final third and they're just absolutely wasting possession.
They can't get the final ball out.
There's so many sloppy passes and misplaced passes.
Yep.
It's really worrying. It's almost like watching a Celtic men's team when they go 1-0 down, they're trying to break a team down. And it's just not quite happening.
Just like the Ross game, basically. Can't beat him, did it?
No.
Until like the last year.
The ball drops, Hearts women get it clear. That's going to be a free kick. Oh, no, she's done well. Done really well, in fact. I believe that's Hutchinson there. Left hand side doesn't really fall into the box, so just played it for the goal kick. Really nice play for Hutchinson there. Picks up the ball right. I don't know how. I think it was 2 of them on her. None of them get the ball. She turns both women really, really well.
Yep.
And just run. The cap passes a slide tackle. It's a really nice ball, and it's actually right where you want it.
No. Just doesn't gamble enough.
Nah, but you've got to say it's not been good enough for Celtic women's and getting into half time. The manager will know that. I'm sure she'll probably make some tweaks at half time. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a sub in the attacking area because I don't think it has been good enough.
No, definitely.
Yeah, prepared for your 5 questions with Robbie.
Oh, aye.
That is incoming. Some of these are easy. I'm going to be honest, I just took them off a random website. So, I mean, you should get most of them, I'd imagine.
Aye.
There is one in here that I don't think you're going to get, but we'll see. If anybody's still watching, wants to leave a comment with their answers, then feel free at half time. See how many you can get right. This will be interesting. Dang, like that. Yeah, the best part about these is these could be so wrong. Like these might not actually be right. But I'm sure they are. As the referee blows the half-time whistle, but I'm 30 seconds early. But it is Hearts women that have the 1-goal lead. Garden, as King predicted, hits the ball and it takes a wicked deflection off of one of the Celtic defenders into the back of the net. You've got to say, for Hearts women, they've got to be happy that they found themselves ahead. But for your point or your perspective, and for Celtic women, I mean, it's been a pretty disappointing first off.
Well, the Hearts have, I think, deserve to be in front at half time. Celtic have been very sloppy, and I really don't understand how you can get a timer run.
Well, I mean, it must be that, I don't know, maybe BBC have got it wrong because I don't know if he's going to stop at 30 seconds before they pull a shoot.
Possibly could be, but if it is the if it's blew it literally a few, well, about it might not make a difference or not. It might probably not made any difference at all there. But the fact is, like, you've got to get stuff right. But if you're a referee and if he's done that, then it's very poor from him.
My guess is it's probably just BBC being a bit behind, but
Could be.
we will take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back and then we'll do the 5 questions.
Yep.
Hello again. I am your quizmaster, Robbie. I was trying to think of one of the quiz poster. Wee Bradley. My contestant today is Owen. He has absolutely no idea what questions are on here. There's 5 of them. If anybody wants to leave comments, by the way, and play along with us, feel free. There's 5 questions in total. They're all based on football. I'm only going to take the answers here. I don't need how many they've won, because there is a question about how many trophies a certain team's won. I don't need how many. I just need who it was. So whenever you're ready, just tell me how we can get started.
Let's have it.
Right. Question 1. Who is the only player to have won the FIFA World Cup 3 times? Now, I want you to tell you that player won it in 1958, 1962 and 1970.
Right. So this guy's won the FIFA World Cup 3 times.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's actually, Jesus, that's right under. That's actually right under the bloody, right under the radar. That one, man. Jesus.
I thought this one was. I thought this when I looked at it. I was like, I don't think it's common knowledge, but I feel like if you know, like, you know, if you take the dates into consideration, it's no the hardest to work out.
Yeah. Who would actually like?
Good ball knowledge. Good ball knowledge.
I know it's probably not right, but who can I go with? Probably not right, but I'm just. Oh, is that too early? Or is he? I'll go Cafu. No, why not? I'll just go Cafu.
Cafu, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Oh.
The correct answer is none other than Pele.
I knew it was Sunday in Brazil. I knew it was.
World Cup. You were on the right tracks with a Brazilian. Just the
Yep.
wrong one. Unfortunately.
I knew it was. I knew it was going to be Brazilian. I knew it.
Moving on to question 2. Which country hosted the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1930?
Right. The worst part about it is, I know who won it. I think, but I'll say who hosted it. It's one of these two. I don't know. And I think,
Feel free to give working, by the way. What 2 are you on the fence with?
I don't know. It's either between. Okay, 2 here. It's either between Uruguay or Mexico. I'm pretty sure. I think it's one of them. I could be totally right, ratting wrong with this one. Mexico, go.
Final answer?
Yes.
You picked the wrong side of the fence. It is Uruguay. Uruguay hosted the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1930.
I swear they won it as well.
I think Uruguay have won the World Cup.
I swear they won it when they hosted it, actually.
Aye, you just picked the wrong side of the fence, unfortunately.
Oh.
Let's see if you can make up with this one. Question 3. Who holds the record for the most goals scored in a single calendar year? This was in 2012. I'm just going to fact check this quickly.
Oh, fuck. Just let you know, by the way, that goal went in as an own goal.
Well, Jordan's still getting it in my thing.
Oh.
I'm just going to fact check this quickly. I do believe this is the right answer though. Aye, it's correct.
Jesus.
Most goals in a single calendar year.
So he's scored all the so he's like scored about 30 goals a season.
No, this is over the course of one calendar year. So 365 days. What player has scored the most goals in a whole calendar year? So January to December.
Oh, right, okay.
And if you want, I can give you the number of goals.
I'm going on.
So this player scored 91 goals across a whole year.
It was in 2012 as well. 2012.
Any players that are on your mind?
Shit. I know it's like I should be looking elsewhere, but I'm just actually my route is just Celtic right now. But that's it. But that's all my route is.
Why is your mind on Celtic?
Don't know. Can we just take it apart?
Any players on your mind?
Right. I'm just going to throw a name out there. I'm just going to go. I don't even know if he was here at that point, but I swear he was. I'm just going to go and fun out of there. God, Jesus. Gary Hooper.
You've got this so wrong. You've thought too much outside the box here. It is not Gary Hooper. 2012, reaching his prime, Lionel Messi scored 91 goals across the calendar year in 2012. You thought far too outside the box. You're 0-3. You might actually go 0-5 here, to which I thought this quiz was actually quite easy. So, you need to try and get redemption for these last two answers. Last two questions, sorry. Question 4. Which club has won the most UEFA Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
Correct. Well done. 14, as of 2023, it was 14 titles. You finally got one. 1 out of 4. Not bad. Can you make it 2 out of 5? Question 5. Who was the first player to score a goal in the Premier League? Now, this is the one that I didn't think you were going to get. I can tell you the game and I can tell you the date if you want to try and help you. So this goal was scored by someone for Sheffield United against Manchester United on August 15th, 1992.
Oh, fuck.
This is one that I didn't think you were going to get. So I thought you were actually going to get the first 4 and then not get this one. But that's not how it's worked out.
I mean, I should have probably got the first one anyway, like, honestly.
You should at least get 3 out of 4.
Like, obviously, the first one I knew it was going to be a Brazilian, but obviously I just didn't see the right person. And then
number 2, you were on defence and you picked the wrong side.
I was literally between me.
I can't believe you went Gary Hooper.
I don't know why I thought you were thinking wait, Scotland. I didn't think it was around the world, but
question 5 is arguably the hardest here, so it's not going to surprise me if you don't get this one. Three points at the road.
Mate, I'm absolutely close. Paul Merson. Paul Merson.
Paul Merson. That is incorrect. That's Brian Dean.
Is it who?
Brian Dean.
Brian Dean?
Aye.
Who the fuck are you using?
If you just give me a minute, I'm going to try and get us some more. Right, we've got some more. We've got 5 more questions.
Go on then.
See if you can make up for this.
Right, go.
Right, question 1. This is very easy. If you don't get this, you're after the podcast, really.
Okay.
What Scottish football club is known as the Boys?
Celtic.
Yep, correct. Well done. You stay on the podcast. If you didn't get that, honestly, you would have been away. Question 2. Who is the all-time leading goal scorer for the Scottish national team?
Oh. Shit. Is it Alan Coast?
Is that your final answer?
Aye.
No, it's not Alan McCoist. It is Kenny Dalglish.
Oh, I forgot he was Scottish, man.
Oh dear. Question 3. You can make up for this one because this one's quite easy as well. Which Scottish club won the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1983? Oh, this is bad. This is correct. Well done. That's quite common Scottish football knowledge. Question 4. Who was the first Scottish player to win the English Premier League Golden Boot Award?
Sorry, what?
Who was the first Scottish player to win the English Premier League Golden Boot Award?
First Scottish player to win the English Premier League.
Premier League Golden Boot Award, top goal scorer. in the English Premier League?
Top
Who
goal
was
scorer in English Premier
to get top?
Is it Sir Kenny?
Yeah, is that your final answer?
Aye.
You have went right. Question 2, you've went with Ali McCoist and it was Kenny. Question 4, you've went Kenny and it's Ali McCoist.
Oh, fuck off.
And quickly, question 5, just before we get back to the game, because I see there are some Celtic substitutions being made.
Yep.
Question 5, which Scottish player won the Ballon d'Or award in 1964?
Oh, shit. Shite. Which Scottish player won the Ballon d'Or?
Yep, 1964.
Oh, shite. Wee eh. I swear to God. I swear it's why I know it's why the bid does, I know it's.
Subs for Celtic, by the way, I'll just say them quickly. They've just flashed them. Right, okay.
Aye, that was the quickest one ever.
Aye,
Sir Kenny.
Are you going with Kenny?
Aye.
Right, well, you'll be happy to know it's no Dalglish. It's no Kenny either. It's no McCoist, actually. I'll say that.
Right, okay.
It's Dennis Law.
Right, okay. Oh, Dennis. Oh, me Dennis.
I'm trying to wait on the Celtic Twitter putting up the subs because they literally just flash them across the screen and then get rid of them. That has been done as a McInerney, however you say that name, own goal.
Yeah.
By the way, so it's no Jordans, unfortunately.
Well, I know the subs have been on is Agnew, Chloe, Kavanagh, and it is
Yeah, so
Nguyen, I think.
aye, so off comes Carstens. Celtic have muddled this up. Is there 2 Carstens or something?
Yes.
Alright, okay, right. So both the Carstens have come off and also Cross. And
okay.
by Kavanagh, Agnew, and Noonan.
Nice.
Here's a hang on.
Good ball. Get it, fucking.
Right. Which Scottish team is the only team to have won the Copa del Rey, and this was in 1927?
Sorry, who, what?
Who is the only Scottish team to have won the Copa del Rey in 1927? The Spanish Cup.
Oh my God. Oh my.
They beat Real Madrid 3-1 in the final.
Oh no.
I thought this was common knowledge.
Mate, I've not heard this of it.
I once had a debate on the radio station I used to do the football show on. I remember one time they didn't know, and I just brought it up during the show. And we had a debate for about 20 minutes, and they were convinced this team hadn't won it. And then they actually Googled it, and it turns out they had won it. And I was right. And you know what? That might be my proudest moment on radio. Because that was like my second or third show. And everybody, like the other 3 people on it, were very, very knowledgeable. So the fact I've pulled this out, like I just, it's been in my head for years. Like I just know it, and the fact that I pulled it out and they didn't know, I was just sitting there like I thought this was common knowledge.
Dundee United.
Is that your final answer?
Aye.
That is incorrect. It is Motherwell.
Oh yeah, I knew it was fucking. I knew it was by the orange ones.
Del Rey in 1927.
Jesus.
I don't know how I found that out, but it's always stuck with me.
Aye. Come on, Hen. Corner. Ah.
I mean, Celtic obviously, they've made the changes as we sort of predicted at half time. I mean, what time, the Celtic women's willing to get a goal here because the longer the game goes on, Hearts will fancy themselves to maybe try and get another one.
I think they definitely. That would. What the hell was that? I would definitely say maybe just in the 58-minute mark, maybe to then go and get something at this game again and win the game.
As you say, you need one in the 58, 59, 60.
You should also try and get them up, sort of there, like with the watch ones with it, like try and get 5 questions up in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some for the Killer Rangers game next week.
Aye.
If you do it, is that the first?
Oh no!
It is.
She's literally only stepped foot on the park.
Oh no, that's a horrible challenge. No, come on. If you're being honest, that's a terrible challenge.
For some reason, mate.
The ball's away there. She's put the studs up, getting in for the challenge.
First foul of the game.
It's a yellow card. Come on, you. Get the bias Celtic tap off.
But it's freezing in this room, so I've got to jump in.
Aye, I'm going to make up some more for the Kilmarnock Rangers game. I don't know. We're maybe going to be doing it in person. Or it's going to be through here again. We'll see what happens by next week.
Right.
But I will make some more. I also want to do some, like, who am I questions. Like, you know, the career path, and see if you can work at the player. But I will fling more general questions as well, because that was a pretty poor performance for you.
Mate, honestly.
Getting 1 out of 5. I thought that was the easiest group of questions you were going to get throughout the season.
Mate, I literally, right. I knew the first two, right? The first two are like, I knew the first two, like, first one was literally, I knew I was in the right frame of mind. I knew it was going to be a Brazilian, because obviously Brazil won quite a fair bit and all that.
Oh.
I knew it was going to be a Brazilian, I just didn't know what Brazilian it was going to be. I know I probably should have got Pelé because he's the most known player in like football a lot of times. And then I knew, because I swear Mexico have held the World Cup. I swear they did. But if they didn't, then
don't think Mexico. No, I know Uruguay.
I knew Uruguay. I knew it was Uruguay and Mexico. I knew it was one of them. I knew Uruguay won the World Cup, but I just didn't know if they hosted when they won it.
Even you said Uruguay, Mexico.
Aye.
I think I might just go to the outside the defence.
Oh no. And then the third one, I just thought you were meaning Scottish football. I just didn't. I thought if you mean, I didn't know you were meaning like out the world, like out in the world and all that. But if I did know it was out in the world, then I would have got it anyway.
If I meant Scottish football, I would have played Scottish football, you know.
No, my mind went.
Or you better prepare for next week, because there's going to be a lot more.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll be doing my research.
Well, whipping it back post feeder down.
Who's there? But no, a corner, but surely if it goes it. That's still, but come on, Celtic. Come on.
I mean, look, obviously you're still very, very new to We Talk. I just want to talk your thoughts. That sounds very journalist type, but I just want to, get your thoughts how much you've enjoyed it so far, as I nearly dropped my phone. How much have you enjoyed it so far? And I want to ask you, actually answer that one first, then I'll ask the next question.
Aye. I would say that now, honestly, I know I thought in my life I'd be ever doing this sort of thing, but it's a good thing to do, because gets you experience if you want to do something that's like over the years to come and all that. So, but generally I've loved every minute when I've been on, like, talking about football and all that, and the other stuff that we've talked about as well. So I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, and hopefully it keeps going.
Aye, obviously I'm sort of similar to you in the way that before I started this, I think I've said that a few times on here for people who don't know, I basically met Robbo in college.
Yep.
and I had the camera confidence at all. I couldn't do this. I couldn't sit in front of a camera and be here right now. I was just simply too nervous, and I was a nervous guy growing up, like a nervous kid and stuff. So I always sort of had nerves about me. I never really liked to do it like this. Robbo brought me in through college. Just sort of said, do you want to do this? Because he could see I did have a bit of football knowledge about me, and I did like football and wrestling and stuff. So it felt like a perfect opportunity. I'll never forget the first chat we done on in college. We actually done it in college when they introduced me to the team. We just sat with a tripod in a studio room in the college.
Nice.
There was about this much space between each person. We were
Jesus.
so thin. Me and Robbo were sat in a chair and we done like a 5-minute topic, and I still remember to this day. He asked me would I want tickets to WrestleMania, or I forgot what the other one was. It was something to do with St. Mum. And I picked one option, which was obviously controversial.
Yeah.
And I think he just knew for that moment that I was going to be good on here. I was about a year and a half speaking to multiple different people, and I think, I think that's one of the things you'd love to do. I think you'd be good at talking to people and interviewing stuff. So we'll see how that goes and potentially get you a few chats. But speaking of a few chats, looking at the future, obviously 2025 is going to be a big year. What are you sort of hoping for in terms of what do you want to do? Is there any games that you like to get in? Anybody you'd like to realistically try and interview before the end of the year?
Well, it's actually I don't actually know yet, but like obviously right now I'm definitely enjoying these like watching these watch ons and that, like they're quite good to watch, like different teams and all that, and if it's your main team you can just go mental when they score.
Like Celtic last week.
No, exactly. But no, but the time comes to it, and hopefully like I'm better up there, and then there'll be a lot more stuff happening with me, hopefully.
I mean, look, we'll try and, me and Rob have always said that we want to try and get out and about and get to different runs, and thankfully managed to do that the sort of past year and a half, get to different places, speak to different people. Because I think, Rob, I don't know if you're still watching this, I think us both would be keen to try and get you to a St. Rock's game. Obviously, huge affiliation to Celtic.
Yeah.
James McGrory and stuff. So I think one day, hopefully, in the next year, we try and get you along to a St. Rock's game. Rob knows how much I love St. Rock's. Probably the nicest hospitality I've ever had. They brought us in, let us walk in everywhere, tell them whatever we wanted. It was brilliant. So we'll try and get you along to a St. Rock's game. And we'll try and get a few more games as like we talk, get everybody along. I'm really again. We'll try and get everybody along. Try and get everybody a game, daily a vlog. Because it's almost we've not had like a meet up, so we're good to get that. But 56 minutes on the clock here. Hearts have a corner, probably hunting to try and get a second one here, kill the game off. The ball's whipped in. It's a nice ball, right where you want it. He did that goal kick.
Yep.
But we'll try and figure out something in the next sort of year. Try and get a few more places and stuff, because it's always good to go out and about. As much as the watch alongs are fun, there's nothing better than going out and actually watching football. And I know Robbo.
Swear to God, man, that is you couldn't get any more clearer by the way. That is a corner every day of the week, man. Literally, Caitlin Hayes has literally went bang right for another corner. Don't know how you've not seen that now, but thank you. Take it.
Substitution for Hearts. For Safe goes off, and on comes Husband.
Yep.
Obviously, Hearts will be looking to try and tighten up at the back, not let any silly mistakes happen, because one goal can completely change the game.
No, definitely.
Just about 60 minutes gone on the clock.
I mean, if Celtic want to go, then they need to start moving it faster than this, man.
Aye, the game's opened up a lot. It's very open right now.
Aye, so much space here.
Aye. Right where you
That's
want.
it. Go to win it, but that's it.
Got to give credit because they're pressing on the Hearts, the Celtic defence really well.
Yep.
Pressing the Heart not letting them get any space. Which is kind of what you want. There could actually be a wee top vlog speaking about it soon. Obviously St Mirren Women's are playing down at Smizer, but I think the second of the time. So if we're all available, we can try and get to that game.
Aye, good.
A vlog on that because that'll be fun.
Also, meant to say any England fans that about here as well, they are 1-1 now.
England, they're playing Greece, aren't they?
Nah, Finland.
Oh, Finland. Oh, they played Greece the other day.
Aye.
But I mean, I think they had to win that game. I doubt after the Greece performance, Lee Carsley, I doubt he'll get the England job full time.
Aye.
I don't think England fans want him to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure that was a pretty bad defeat against Greece, so I think they'll want to win that one. But Celtic look to be making a double substitution here.
Yep.
If you just want to read it out whenever it comes up on the board.
No. Well, McGregor's come off. Amy Gallagher's now on. I know.
I swear McGregor was the captain. But
Nah.
I know she's no club captain, but I swear she was for the game at a point.
I think she may have been.
Did I not say to you at the time, it's weird how McGregor's the captain for the men's team and the women's?
I think you did that, and I think I told you that Kelly Clark's the captain.
Aye, but I'm sure she had the captain's armband at some point.
I think she probably would have, then she'd have been delighted to have it. Who is it? McQuarrie is off. Ashworth Clifford is on for her. And McGregor's off, and Amy Gallagher's on. I think they're going for two up front because they want to actually get a goal, and that is not what you want to do.
No, it's very much FIFA finesse shot.
Aye, that's like me every time when I flip. So.
Wait until one of them goes in, it'll be me when I get human, so.
It is positives, but they need to try and do something. If they want to, they need to try and test this goal sometimes.
I want to try and maybe get a wee talk FIFA tournament set up as well.
Aye.
That could be fun. Something to maybe do at Robble's house.
Aye.
Started. I know obviously I'll be doing a Hearts FM save when FM25 eventually decides to come out.
They've delayed that, haven't they?
It's been delayed till March next year.
Aye.
Celtic look forward.
Got to pass it quicker, man.
Aye, you've got
Oh,
that.
shite.
Generally,
find Celtic get 3 attackers up front, by the way.
Either gone for it. Need to go for it.
No, they need to.
But it does leave a lot of space open at the back in case Hearts go and counter attack.
Yeah.
But
At some point. Oh, aye, that's not you want.
I'll be doing a Hearts FM save whenever that game decides to come out.
No. She's in trouble. She's in trouble here.
Through again for Hearts, so what a save.
Good save.
Could have been 2-0 to Hearts women there.
Kelly Clark's very, very fortunate because that's very poor defending. How she's just managed to get there first, but well done from Hearts women there. Got to put the press on.
I've noticed that Hutchinson's done that a few times in the game. She's very good
at
defending.
Touch.
She's very good at getting away for the defence.
That was some touch, by the way.
Aye, really nice touch of Celtic are Brighton down the left hand side here.
Ashworth.
She's jockeyed it really well. She's done the FIFA tactic, she's jockeyed at it.
Right, and got a foul of it as well.
I mean, look at that for Hutchinson, just shrugs off a woman, what am I talking about? They're used to watching men's football. She shrugs off the Celtic defender really well. Should probably do better, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That was a real chance there for Hearts to go and kill the game, to be honest. Oh, she's put the ball. That's a yellow card, by the way.
Should have been.
On the rule book, if you kick the ball away, it's a yellow. That's
boom.
Terrible referee.
Mate, see when he's not looking, just move it forward.
Off,
Oh, no.
straight into the hands of the Hearts goalkeeper. Oh, she's lagged in. Oh,
Hey.
I don't like it when goalies do that.
Mm.
I mean, it's a time wasting on the 63rd minute. It's a wee bit brutal.
No.
Absolutely no need to go down there, but look, that's terrible.
Actually, she even started walking away to, and now she just sat down.
Celtic down the left-hand side.
So much space to run into it.
Out for a
No, you're
corner.
too long.
I thought
Corner,
that's
not a throw.
wrong.
It's a throw.
You
Very
can tell
soon.
Hart.
You can very soon for Celtic. The Caitlin Hayes will probably go up front to try and flit stuff on because she does that every time.
I mean, like Celtic, you can tell Celtic are playing very high up the pitch now, trying to attack as much as possible. Hearts, though, they're no Celtic are not able to break them down. Hearts
This is
are
what you
very
want. You want this person on the ball quite a lot.
one thing to say is Celtic have struggled to break Hearts down today.
Move in.
I mean, look, it's very easy for a team to fall into a bad run of form, and this is no one want to do it because you're playing in the Champions League, you're playing some big teams. As Celtic find a way through, it's a shot, just wide of the post.
Better that. That's good. Well done.
So unlucky, really good chance. Had so much time here, probably could have ran in if she wanted to be honest.
She probably could have.
Just wide of the post.
She's right footed, so literally, as she's running in, just try and run in a wee bit, cut back your right foot.
Good play for Noonan, unlucky, not to get a goal.
But that's positives, but
she's got a hammer. Aye, what is that Gallagher doing? Right, there's no need for that. But I mean, you don't want to fall into bad form now because you're playing such high caliber teams in the Champions League and you've got to focus on the league as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different for Celtic because obviously it's the first team playing this new format. But the last thing you want to do is fall into a run of bad form.
Yeah.
65 minutes gone on the clock. He just booked somebody.
I think he's just put the goalie for time wasting.
Time wasted on the 65th minute,
Nah, exactly.
Get booze off the home support or the away support or whatever.
No.
I've done that. See if I went along to the Smizer and Craig Gordon was doing that for Hearts. I'd bail my corner here for Celtic though. Another chance
We've
to
not seen much of Celtic's right back, Lawton. She's not been involved a lot because
no, but
she's not really got done.
You've got to say Celtics, I don't think they've been particularly, good anywhere in the pitch. But the best attacking players come for the left hand side where, Lawton's not really going to be involved.
Yeah.
Get a walkie talkie.
As I just said that, just got hidden that.
Oh, Danny Quigley clear. Hearts have got a foot in the ball.
Get back, Hayes.
Plenty of time. And you're Livingston it. That's what that should be called. See if you have a bit about the picture should be called the Livingston it.
Nah.
Got to say, looking ahead to obviously next week we're back after the international break. Who is it Celtic play on the Saturday? It's at Aberdeen.
Aberdeen at home, man.
I mean, how's the confidence levels for that? Oh my god, I've heard everybody in Hearts have a chance. So goes wide, really poor defending. The ball bounces out like 3 players, and Wade has a good chance on the left. Didn't James Wade went for darts to women's football. But here we are.
Is it that Waldo lesson?
No, I mean the camera panty Wade, so that's why I thought it was her.
No, because is it no? She not got an L in between the.
Actually, I thought because there is one called Wade.
Is there?
Aye.
Right.
Aye, that is Wade.
Oh, it's way down the road.
But aye, that was another really good chance. Celtic women are breaking forward here. Ball played in behind. Oh, it's called. Oh,
How
just
have you not
wide.
scored?
Just wide for Gallagher.
Oh, it's just go at the target, man.
Go to really badly go to hit the target there, but it's unlucky.
It's also got to test the goal as well for that one too.
Aye, obviously Celtic back next week, men's team. Aberdeen at home, another team that have no lost a single game in the league this year, this season. How are you feeling ahead of that game?
Obviously, I'm going to be confident because well, it's at Parkhead, but if it was away from home, then it was probably a different story. To be honest with you, but I'm very confident. It's at home. We've got the full, should be a full house because obviously they're your title challengers right now. But it should be an interesting game. I just hope we can keep a clean sheet. That would probably boost our confidence up again for coming back. I thought the international bit was at this point was good for us because we looked a wee bit ropey. Obviously, the last two games weren't the best and all that. So hopefully we can get our form back to being good again. Obviously, but I think we should hopefully get the job done. If I'm being honest with you.
You've got
I'll take a 1-0.
Darden's and it looks like she's on the hammy. You've got to say for Aberdeen feeling, he's going to have no fear for this game. It is very much. He's going to, he knows how to get his players up for it. And knows how to get his team going. So Aberdeen will show no fear in this game, and we've seen that Aberdeen away from home against either the of them can cause teams real problems. Substitution here for Hearts women. Wade comes off for Richards. I believe there's another being made as well.
Yeah.
By the way, on BBC actually putting it up.
It's the one that went down there, so that would be
Jordan.
Jordan's coming off.
They didn't end up scoring in the end, unfortunately. Jordan comes off for Ada Molekun.
Yep.
Ada Molekun.
No, well. I mean, it's close enough. Whatever our first name is, just call our first name, that's it.
Nah. What was it? Phelan will have no fear for this game. He knows how to get the team up fit, and they should show no fear because they are the only other team that haven't lost a game.
Yep, so, definitely.
If you're Aberdeen, you're confident. For us, we make the away. Big chance there.
Oh, you've got to go on
there. For us, we make the trip to Edinburgh, taking on Hearts. We'll have a new manager, and by that point, I'm fairly certain. If not, then I don't know what's going on at Tynecastle because that's a perfect chance to get a manager in.
I think it should be done. It should have been done. Hearts should have a manager in by now, I would say. Well, actually, when international break happened, then they should have been looking straight away. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on with them.
I mean, for what I heard, there was failed negotiations with certain managers. Sorry if you hear a dog barking outside. But I heard there was failed negotiations with the new manager, so we just need to wait and see. But if they don't have one in by the game, then it's got to be worrying for the Hearts fans because they need to try and save the season because it has not been great for us. We don't have a pretty bad run of form right now. We've not picked up many wins. We've obviously just lost at home to Dundee United. It's no looking the best, but this international break came at the right time for Robinson.
Yeah.
When they did this because we have been on that sort of rut since the start, and I think the big factor in that, try not to blame Europe too much because it only did happen at the start of the season, but the start of the bad form was the fact that we were playing Thursday, Sunday football, which, it does hurt teams this season. I'm sure it will hurt Hearts and it hurt us. So for Robinson, this international break came at the right time. He needs to drop certain players. I've been on rants before to you and on TikTok about players that he needs to drop because it's not been good enough for certain people. So I fully expect changes at Tynecastle. Do I think we'll win? I don't know. I'd take a point out the game. If you offer me a point out of Tynecastle right now, I'll bite your horn off for it.
No, definitely.
The week after Ibrox and the two big games, but we'll speak about them closer to the time. Obviously, we'll be live on the Sundays. A ball's chipped across out for a goal kick. Obviously, looking ahead to the Sunday game that we will be covering, Kilmarnock Rangers. Do you think there's an upset on the cards here?
Obviously, as I said, if I honestly hope there is, but right now I can't see it. But as we said, I think last week, could that win against Dundee boost confidence? And then Rangers not playing the greatest, obviously. Only just basically seeing it at St Johnstone's side, which, as we heard, they weren't too good against St Johnstone anyway. And they've been scraping like kind of 1-0 wins as well. Obviously, Dundee and Hibs at Ibrox, so.
Scrambled about. Hearts keeper claims.
Hopefully there's an upset. Maybe if there was going to be an upset, it would probably be a draw, I would say. I don't think Kilmarnock would actually get a win out of the game. I can't remember the guy's name, the Ayrshire guy. What's his name again?
Ross.
Aye, Ross, going to your place to get a draw at the game, would you?
I mean, look, if you're McInnes, that win has completely sparked. That win at Dundee has completely sparked into life now. A win right when you want it, right when, there's pressure starting to build for McInnes. The critics are saying, when's time going to be up? Which, for me, I don't think he should be sacked because he's done really well recently. But they were there. And to get that win after being 2-0 down is so impressive. So, that's probably sparked this season into life. To be honest, I think I could see points dropped here, and any point drop now for Clermont means he's one step closer to the sack because Rangers fans will not have it. And it's the same season after season, and I think Lewis would tell you if he was on here that it has been the same for so long that managers come in, especially after Gerrard left, the managers are coming in and they're dropping stupid points. Rangers, again, I don't want to keep bringing up the past, but last season they were in prime position to win the league. And it was 2 games against Ross County and Dundee that ultimately done the season. Clermont needs to make sure that doesn't happen again. If they get in the driving seat right now, obviously it's Celtic and Aberdeen. But for Rangers, every point matters, so they need to win, but I don't think they will. Celtic break into the box here. Go to get a shot away the day. Oh no.
Oh my. Mate, actually, they two could have had it easily there.
That is a toe poker. That's she should have hit it there. She should have hit it there.
Right.
Instead, you passed it and toe poked it right above the goal.
Right. It's the fact that you're saying you can't let that happen again. It's already happened. But I know against Celtic, it's harder to know, like, get a win at Parkhead and obviously, right? But they've already dropped points against us, and they've dropped points somewhere else. I can't remember who they dropped points to, but
Tynecastle on the season.
And they've already drew in the early game of the season when you want to put a statement in.
That's hence why I said again, because Clermont can't let it happen again.
No.
No points can be dropped from now until the end of the season. I don't care if you're playing Celtic at Parkhead. No, if Clermont wants the league, you need to be able to go to Parkhead, and same with Celtic, and that's a counter argument. Celtic need to be able to go to Ibrox and pick up the point. Both teams do, if you want to win the league. Rangers need to be able to go to Celtic Park. They need to be able to go to Pittodrie, Tynecastle, Smizer Stadium, Easter Road, any stadium, and pick up all 3 points, because it's what they should do. Celtic are breaking into the box here. Oh my god, what is she? She's done that twice.
Jesus, man.
She's done that. I was at her that done that in the first one, like 30 seconds ago.
No, it was the Ashwood or something.
Alright, but Rangers need to be able to go to every away stadium in the Premiership if they want the league, and they need to be able to win. It's as simple as that. Now, I've obviously I've made some very controversial opinions. And obviously I'm not an Oldham fan, so it's no me to say this, that Rangers need to be going away to every stadium and winning. But I'm sure you'd agree that they need to be able to go to every stadium and win the games, because ultimately that's what Celtic have been doing so well season after season. That's why they've been the champions for so long.
Yep.
It's
Take it back.
Played through. Oh, chance for Hearts. Nice ball through. Oh, she was offside. Doesn't matter. I mean, look, that's what Celtic have been doing so well. They can go away to these stadiums and pick up the point, which I suppose Rangers haven't been able to do so much the last few years.
From now on, for Rangers right now, they need to win every game until the next derby against Celtic, and that's obviously the 2nd of January next year.
I don't obviously I'm going to ask you the question because you support one of the Oldham. I'm not too much qualified to comment on the situation, but to me, when people say we need to win every game up until the Oldham, for me, if you're a Rangers fan, it should be they need to win every game in the league, full stop, including the Oldham, because that's what you need to win the league.
Aye, definitely, but that's the thing. But with Celtic right now, obviously they've won every game and they've no dropped any points against teams that you shouldn't be dropping points against. Rangers as well. Away at Hearts, it's quite tough, but they've probably looking to put a statement done in the first game of the season and on the opening day of the season as well. But I just feel like with them, I just feel with them right now, it's like it's no like a good place for them right now. They're not performing, they're below par, and obviously away at Parkhead is it's going to be tough with the crowd behind you and all that, and the other set of fans with the atmosphere and all that.
I mean, I don't think the Rangers they keep getting this off, shouldn't they punch it away?
It's not a foul, but
no, never. Goalkeepers are too overprotected in that department, in my opinion. Look, Rangers haven't been on the bench right now, and they've not been.
Just getting that better.
But the thing that champions stay well, and I'm not calling Rangers champions because they've not won the league since obviously the pandemic. The one thing that champions tend to do, and Celtic do it all the time, it's the one thing that you need to be a champion is they can graft at results when they're not playing at their best, and it's what Rangers are doing right now. You look at the St Johnstone. What are they doing? You look at the St Johnstone game. They didn't play at their best, but they still picked up the result. Now I know it's not been the same in Europe. But the one thing for Rangers is obviously they have dropped stupid points, but again they have picked up results. When they've been playing bad, they just need to keep doing that if they're going to keep playing bad. They need to just make sure they get the results because there's some tough fixtures coming up.
Aye.
That's a throw into Hearts in it. I don't know how she's not kept that in there. But 9 minutes left on the clock here at the Orium, is it called, this stadium?
No, clearly.
9 minutes left at this stadium anyway. Hearts still a goal to the good. It's been a pretty dreadful second half, you've got to say. It almost feels like the Hamilton versus Greenock Morton game, where the first it was actually a bit exciting. Obviously, we got the goal, but oh my god.
God loves a try it.
Goal flashes.
From about 40 yards. Oh my.
Hutchinson just tries one for just over the halfway line. It just, goes where you'd expect it to go for there. But it's not been a classic second half. Oh my god, howler for the Celtic. Oh, the Hearts goalkeeper. Oh, how she recovered. That's got to be a goal. Absolute howler for the Hearts goalkeeper.
That's why these games, I'm telling you, it's why these games, again, like, you get so lucky to actually keep your lead and it just doesn't fault you.
Aye, howler here for the Hearts goalkeeper. It just fails to get it clear. credit to the Celtic women player, but the Hearts goalkeeper, full credit to her. She recovers really, really well.
And that's why she recovers.
Ball into the box, so get cleared.
And that's why she recovers, because when she hits it off the player, that's well left, by the way.
Aye.
When she hits it off the player, it kind of hits back off her when it hits the player. So I think that gives her the benefit of doubt a wee bit of trying to get it back. But if it doesn't, I think then she's in quite deep trouble.
Nah, I mean, in the last one I was talking about, like, I have seen a few of them of some of the goalkeepers in this league.
Aye.
This season, but it should full credit to her because she did recover well. 7 minutes here, and it really doesn't look like Celtic can get another one, but Hearts might as they break forward here. Plays it into the box. Oh, what a save! What a save for the Celtic goalkeeper.
Why is there so much space, man? Jesus.
I know, you've got to feel like is that Hutchinson again?
Yeah.
He's got to do so much better with that chance.
She's got to finish and make it game over.
Aye, it's a brilliant ball through. I don't know how the Celtic defenders no go to that, but the Hearts woman.
Look at that. Look at the space.
Turns a woman well. Plays it into Hutchinson, so much space. Go to do better. Hutchinson genuinely could have had Hearts 3-0 up by now.
I know.
He's got to do so much better there. But Hearts, I mean, they're showing promise on the counter. They can wrap this game up. Celtic don't look like they can score here. You know, a gift handed to them for the Hearts goalkeeper, and unfortunately for the bad touch, like she still can't find the back in it. So it's looking like one of these games where Hearts women will probably see out the 1-0 here. As I've already said, Kilmarnock versus Rangers will be the next watch along next Sunday.
Yep.
Then after that, we'll just need to see what happens with the schedule. But obviously, what was it? How was that one in my head? 5 minutes to go here. Still 1-0 to Hearts women. You've got to say, if any team looks like finding the next goal, it looks like it's going to be Hearts women.
Oh, definitely.
And this is what I mean. Celtic now, they've lost this game, obviously lost in the Champions League. It's so easy for a team to fall into some bad form. Now it looks like it's going to be a foul. I thought that was a foul there. The Hearts women player took a really solid one. As it was away for the Celtic defence. I thought that was for dead certain a free kick there. Oh, that one will be a free kick, but do you still not get up for that? Did that look like she took a really, really solid one? I think it was for Kavanagh. Oh, Kavanagh gave away that one. Right, what about the other one? The really, really bad one that Hearts defender took there. My Hearts attack or whatever. They'll not get up. I mean, you've got to say, obviously, you know, I just said there about the form. I mean, could this be bad for Celtic's season? Because, you know, you're playing Champions League and League every week. You know, how much can that affect you?
No, it affects you a lot, because obviously you see in the men's as well. It affected the men's as well. It affected the men's. Obviously, managed to get the job done the last game before. Well, for the next game after it happened. But this week anyway, there's not a lot of games. Obviously, there's not a lot of games to be played. So every win in this league is very crucial for every team. Like, drop points are very not what you want, like, at this stage of this season anyway.
No, but that's a great ball into the box. Celtic struggle to get it cleared. Collected by the Celtic goalkeeper. Again, I think that was Hutchinson actually with another good chance there.
Right.
She's had a lot of good chances this game. As she brings it done decently well. I actually think there was a handball in there. Obviously, there's no VAR, but they believe that was a handball in there. The Celtic women come forward on the 87th minute, looking to try and get the equaliser. That's brilliant for the Hearts defender. Oh no, it's not, because she still go. Oh, he's gave a free kick for that. I'm not sure what you think.
I think that is. Nah.
Far too soft.
Mate, first off, she's trying to show the ball's her to get away from trying to shield the ball. So how is she getting? How is she done it and running?
I believe
There's
that's
the
Celtic
booking for the manager.
Celtic women's manager, they're getting booked. Aye, some feisty words on the touchline. I mean, she shouldn't be happy. It's been a very, very poor performance for Celtic. With 2 minutes here, I suspect maybe before a 5 added on here, Celtic break into the box, played a cross. So here's Kavanagh. Oh, Kavanagh still get the ball. Good play here, but Hearts get it clear. Oh, and Hearts are looking to counter attack here. The chances like that Celtic willing to take advantage of, because that's good play the boats, but she just doesn't release it quick enough.
It's a final ball again. It's not there for Celtic to do, and that's a Hearts ball because it's came off a lost.
Right. Richards done well there to win Hearts a throw in. Up the end of the pitch where you've got to say they want the ball.
Yeah, eyes on the ball, stop looking when you think you're looking.
I think he's finding it a wee bit cold.
He's finding it a bit cold. He needs like a bother or something, man. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Aye, right.
They've just took a throw in and it's just went out for a goal kick. Right. Well, about 30 seconds away from finding out how much added time's on here. I'll guess about 5 minutes.
I'll say 3.
I think with how long one of the Hearts players were done for, I think that's maybe why. And a few of the Hearts players have been done.
Aye, definitely.
Bailey Hutchinson has earned herself player of the match. We've got to say she has been involved a lot, missed a few good opportunities, but probably well deserved.
Aye, she's been non-stop all game, 4 minutes.
A Hearts player's done here 4, so basically right in between us.
Yep.
A Hearts player has done here in the centre circle. She's back up now. Celtic launch a long ball. Want to try and get anything out of this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is interesting play here. A lot of space got to hit it. She does. Oh,
nah, man, come on.
that is a good shot. I mean, you've got to fancy hitting it for there, but if you hit it, you need to at least get it on target. I mean, see if that's any us in that situation that they are showing me, I think that's gone top bins personally. What's happening here? Heart substitution. Oh my gosh, she is small.
Jesus.
Shaw comes off for Greenwood. Coming on, she is tiny.
She is absolutely, mate, honestly. She
Really?
even fucking broke. She even broke the 16 yet, man. Fuck me. Jesus. I mean, fair play, honestly. If it's your debut, then fair play.
You know, credit to this game, because a lot of people criticise the women's football in general. I fairly enjoyed this, and if we can do more watch-alongs during the season of the women's game, I'm all for it.
Oh, definitely.
About 2.5 minutes left here. Celtic try and find something out of this game. It's a break forward in numbers. Played across. Oh no, what she done there?
Oh, fuck. Man.
What has she done there? Let's see it again. It's a great ball into the box right where you want it. Oh, she just can't get the control on it. Unlucky, it's one of them where it comes at you too fast.
One of these games, man, they just fucking get the ball in the back of it, man.
I mean, look, I've not played football much, but when I did used to play, I did fancy myself as a number 9. See, when a ball comes at you with that pace, it's so hard to control it.
Oh, no. But she's just got to score, man.
I think there's been maybe about 6 or 7 times in this game where you could have went, you've got to score. as Celtic take forward to he's with Kavanagh, whips it in early, and does anybody bar the Hearts player, and she just absolutely Livingstone's it out of pitch. Got to say maybe 1 or 2 more chances here for Celtic,
Aye.
as you do not play it back to the goalkeeper in that situation, because that is not a good football, but it's won well. It's won again. Oh Jesus, what is going on? Celtic women have the ball here on the left hand side. It's Kavanagh. Tries to play an early one, does not work. Celtic might have one.
Oh no, she's took it in the face, man.
Well, you've got to say, if Hearts can hold it out here for the last 50 seconds, it's going to be a really, really big win. This will up 4 points above Celtic.
Yep.
I'm not sure if that moves them out of the league or not. But that'll be a really, really big win for Hearts. As there's 10 seconds to go here. Just Livingston's up pitch. Celtic, maybe time to get one more. Need to go right now. Oh no, that's not good for Kavanagh at all, is it? Hearts actually have the ball themselves, and the referees blow the whistle. Then it is full time at the Oramy Stadium. It is finished. Hearts women's 1, Celtic women's 0. Absolutely massive 3 points for Hearts women. Hutchinson get player of the match. The goal came for Yarden hitting the ball, and it unfortunately hits off the Celtic defender and rolls into the back of the net. It wasn't a classic second half, but Hearts stuck in there and get the job done. I mean, Owen, what's your thoughts on that? Obviously, from a Celtic point of view.
I just wasn't good enough. I think the Champions League is maybe hurt us a wee bit in the foot a wee bit. But there was so many chances in that second half where you literally, as you said, that you've got to score because there's so many you've got to score. Even the goalie gave him a gift and literally still can't put the ball in the back of it, and right at the end there to try and get a point at it, and then it was very, very poor. So yep, it's a massive win for Hearts, and I think for Celtic then it's a points drop that you can't afford because it's puts them very, very bad now.
Just to run over some of the other results quickly, in the league, Rangers drew 1 each with Glasgow City Women's. Montrose and Partick Thistle Women's drew 1 each. Hibs beat Spartans Women's 4-0. Queen's Park lost 2-0 to Aberdeen Women's. Motherwell beat Dundee United Women's 4-1. And obviously Hearts Women's beat Celtic 1-0. That does for the league. Hearts are now up to 3rd. They leapfrogged their rivals Hibs. Celtic are stubborn 5th on 20 points with 1 game to play, and that is against Queen's Park. Rangers Women's are top of the league on 26 points. Glasgow City Women's 2nd. And a brilliant win. BBC Alba currently speaking to the Hearts Women's manager. We are going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. That has been a really, really interesting game. A brilliant win for Hearts on their way to potentially getting top 3. Celtic need to try and pick up form. We will be back next Sunday. Owen, thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you. No problem.
No problem. And we'll be back for Kilmarnock versus Rangers next Sunday. Thank you.